Hello everybody, Dante's Game Room here, back with another quick pickups video and little thing I'm gonna be doing. I'm actually making like postcards, like of original artwork that I've done, like of like mainstream characters, um, and I'm gonna be putting on eBay and maybe on my site. And if you want, you can stop by Dante's Game Room and send me a message there, or Dante Rockwell Art on Facebook. And you can let me know if you want one, or if not, I'm just putting them up on eBay, and I'll show you some of them real quick. But I'm also going to be like putting my Cash Out app out so people can just donate. What I'm doing is I'm raising funds to uh, like put out a comic book. I wanted to put out for a long time. I have it written. It's the whole story's complete. I'm in the process of actually making it, but it's going to cost a lot of money. So I'm just raising funds for it. I'm gonna be doing some live art at some comic book stores and stuff like that, and online, like on YouTube and on Twitch. And I'm gonna put my Cash App out there for anybody that wants to donate it. But I'm also gonna be selling original artwork, so people actually get something from it. Um, I'm probably gonna be doing stuff on Patreon as well. So, but I'll show you some of these are in progress right now. So I'll show you some of the postcards I'm making, and they're gonna come in like protected sleeves and like top loaders. Um, like here's one of the Joker, and they're like actual postcards. So if you wanted to use them as like a mail, but this one's the Joker, and it's just a close up of his face. I'm gonna do a series of these with watercolors. Some like and I'm gonna do some with like alcohol markers. And I'm gonna do some with like colored pencils. And then we got like Two-Face here as well. So I'm probably gonna be doing like different like Batman villains and like different suggestions. If you want to suggest some stuff in the comments, feel free to. Like I said, I'm gonna put my Cash App in the comments. I feel weird doing this. I've never done something like this, so it almost like feels wrong. Like I don't know, asking for money, but like I'm gonna be starting the Kickstarters and like I don't know how to do all this stuff. Like I'm old and out of touch, so I'm gonna like research it, and I want to do it right because I want people to get like their money's worth. I don't really just want something for free. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to get something out of it. So that's why I'm starting off by making these original artworks and like selling them on eBay. Because that way I know at least you guys get a postcard, or and I'm gonna set up a Kickstarter with like tiers of rewards. Because it's not cheap putting out and like I said, when I say comic book, like I've put out comic books before, but I want this to be an ongoing series because I have this entire world built. The title of the comic book is called Demons and Angels: The Mecha City Chronicles, but it entails like a lot of like it's not just gonna have just one main character. It's gonna have like worlds within the worlds, and like several main characters. Like it's hard to explain, but like and I'll do it more. But there's some of the main characters like Peyton Morrison. He's a crime finder, demon hunter. He wants to make the city safe. His mentor is called the Cigarette Man, or AKA William Wyndham. And like there's this faction called the Demon Hunters Guild that have been watching him, and Wyndham used to be the leader of that faction, but he left to raise Peyton from a child after what happened to his parents. He felt I don't want to give away the whole story, but I'll give away bits and pieces of it. There's also going to be like a fallen angel named Angel Malice in it. There's also going to be like a Braddock Rhodes, who's actually a former police officer, detective, but now he owns his own supernatural detective agency. There's going to be a nightclub owned by Naked Lucy Romano, and it's called Legs. It's a strip club. She actually comes from a family that runs the mafia, and it's the Romano family, and they're in a feud with the Forelli family. Shout out to the Goonies, a Fratelli family. But anyway, so there's a lot of stuff going on. There's going to be a scientific experiment that escapes from Intex Laboratories, and he runs into the sewers, and he finds this. There's actually it's a city like Midgar and Final Fantasy VII. Mecha City is actually built on top of another city, like hundreds of meters down deep. It's called Undercity, and it's where like the poor live, and like the mutated, and like the forgotten world. Anyway, I don't want to give away too much, but there's a lot of stuff going on. There's gangs fighting, there's police stories, and it's kind of like Judge Dredd's like a city where it like takes over like almost the entire continent. There's going to be wastelands and deadlands, but the city itself has very large neighborhoods, like and there are actually cities within the city, like Angel City neighborhood. New Haven is a neighborhood within it. Sector 8 is a neighborhood within it. All kinds of stuff. So there's a vampire guild, vampire covens as well. And I can get into the story more, but like I said, I feel weird even doing it. But if you just want to donate directly, I'm gonna put my Cash App in it. Like I said, I'm gonna create a Kickstarter for it as well. I have a Kickstarter for a different comic book, but that was more like a comic like strip, like like Ed Piskor put together, like the Latchkey Kids, or not, he changed the name. It's Switchblade Shorties now, like, and he put it into an entire book. That's kind of like what my Dead of the Class is. But this one I want to be an ongoing series, and like I said, I want to create this whole world, and I have already created it. To be able to produce it and keep it going, and publish it, it takes money. So that's why I'm finally doing this. I'm swallowing my pride, and I have a lot of kids and grandkids, so I can't but I think it's a good story, and I believe in it, and I believe in my artwork, and I'd like to add people to my team. I have an entire comic book studio, and I like helping out other artists and stuff like that, who might not have been blessed with what I've been blessed with. So I like to I have my comic book studio open to them, and I'd like to add more people to the team, but that's getting off the subject. But like these are examples of, and I don't know if I'm going to do these watercolors first or alcohol colors first, but like I said, there's like the Joker and Two-Face, and these are just small examples of what I'm going to be doing, and characters are going to be put out, and I'm going to put these out for eBay, and once I get a little bit of a following, I'm going to know more about how I'm selling them other than just eBay. Like, I'll be putting them on my website or whatever, as well, like I said, and I'll keep you guys informed. And by the way, I have 354 subscribers now, which I never thought in a million years that 354 people would ever subscribe to me, so I'm incredibly, and I know it's not a big number, but I'm an old guy, and that just seems like outrageous to me that anybody watches my poorly made videos, because I'm an old guy and don't really understand the technology, but I'm trying. My son's trying to help me as well. He has his own YouTube channel. It's called COTT Games, COTT Games, where he reviews video games. Right now, I just got him the Dead Rising, so I think he's making his videos on that. But I figured I would my next video is going to be using this. It was suggested by Daniel Warren Johnson. He has a Friday night stream that he does every Friday. It's like D-Dubs. So go check him out. He's a prolific comic book artist, and I highly admire his art. But he teaches you all kinds of stuff through like these videos too on YouTube. But he suggested the graphite, which is onyx, and he said it's incredibly easy to erase. So I'm gonna make a video drawing with it, probably one of these postcards next. So after I'm done making this video and these announcements, that's gonna be my next video probably. And then I did another drawing the other day. I don't know if you guys might have saw it. It was like just of a figure. I'm gonna use that to test out an inking set. So like I said, I really appreciate any comments or suggestions that you guys, because you might know more about this than I do, and any kind of suggestions or comments would be incredibly helpful for me to learn what I can do to get my artwork and my story out there, and how I can advertise better other than just, you know, talking about it on my very small YouTube channel. And like I said, I only have 354 subscribers. I don't want to run anybody off by talking about money with them. And like I said, you do not have to donate. I just appreciate you guys watching and enjoying my videos. But if you do want to help, like I said, I'm going to put my Cash App in the thing, and I'm going to make a Kickstarter. And like I said, if you know any other ways that I could help build this community, or if you want to be a part of this community, please let me know, because I'd really enjoy that. I'm just putting one of these onyxes in here right now, because I'm going to make a video drawing another postcard right after this. I don't know what character I'm going to draw yet. If it's going to be like another Batman character, like these guys right here. But I'm going to be coloring these in and putting them on eBay. And my eBay is MGT Entertainment, just like my comic book company. Well, my comic book studio is called Astro Plane Studios, actually. But my main company is called MGT Entertainment. Where's my business cards? That's strange. Well, I was gonna show you guys like what my company like logo looks like and everything. But it's MGT Entertainment. And I'm gonna be having a separate YouTube channel just for that, so I can kind of, because this is just like a hobbyist channel and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be making another channel just for that, and I will show it to you in the next video. I'll find my cards and I'll put them out there for you. Oh, here's one. But those are my cards. And like I said, I'm also a professional wrestler. So, and I go by the name Madman Brando, and you can usually find me wrestling in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, Virginia, the entire East Coast, really. If you want to book me with that, book me as a wrestler too. Or come to one of the shows and just enjoy the shows. I'll give you a little remark or sketch you something, and just, you know, do my best to perform my best. But until the next video, Dante's Game Room out. Bye-bye.